Boss na me ado.
Man ada na sie yi.
Me ne me maame bi na yakasa.
Da na wo dan krofo ase. Ma so man krofo na wase bi.
Me maame. Na odi asem bi atom anim.
O maame de energy.
Da bi nye energy.
Okay.
Me maame bi na di asem bi atom anim.
Wo be ha so bo ama no.
Asem no.
That's fine.
Me chechi ni mu na me say da na se asem so buy no.
What kind of kama?
What kind of kama?
Ado yire no wako ana.
O da bi me ensi kwad.
Nika sawo ho. Ensi da.
Ensi.
Hey.
Sa futu ade ma me nti
and there
futu me maame firstly me maame de maame
third lady okay hey chairman what trans you share to apomode me ada what okay Barcelona superstar Robert Lewandowski opens up on lack of minutes at the start of season. I have to take it easy. They say no man mo papa
David
Nancy Flick so you know ton chain. Jamie Carragher's Liverpool signing of Alexander Isak is reminiscent of Manchester United, where Sir Alex Ferguson seemed able to sign any top-performing Premier League player. Marcy accepted there has been a shift in the team's approach. Liverpool, now the arrival of Alexander Isak. Is the one who say goes? Is it Salah or Isak or both? They will share.
I think Isak never share more.
Ekitike says o movie. Ekitike dey say obeye super sub.
Local bench.
Obeye super sub. Say one is Salah and I say Isak, but that was a good one. United signed Senny Lamens on deadline day. When you do am different no?
Yeah, we just okay.
Oh. I'm friend no. Baby Courtois.
Sa Courtois sem.
I'm sorry on the new Courtois.
On your Courtois.
Hey, shalom so that.
On your Courtois. Menka so
Zakito catch him.
Boss Menka so nim go that on your Courtois.
Zakito say, o say ka so a baby Courtois and ka so a Courtois. What I say?
Oma
say my boys be omko media school near there. They almost so a sports lawyer. The baby sports lawyer. And just almost so. If you are
not glimpses of sports lawyer.
And Thomas
all your next year that you sports lawyer.
Hey, yes, last year now you saved Ubia in Europe. Top flight leagues as a day. That's what I got him. And November
Thibaut got one national team now.
T. Almost say Akodeya Brantia come Manchester United or you save some goalkeeper Bia. Europe.
Also, Kaiji Barcelona be okay no.
And
starting football sometimes.
Ederson leaves City for Fenerbahce as Donnarumma waits in wings. Premier League club spent a record of $3 billion or $4 billion and £3 billion in a summer transfer window that finished with a banks to Liverpool's £125 million. Or call it $169 million signing of Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak. Okay, and now you see, you watch it with what out to say. These are smart guys.
Yes, they know what they're doing.
Football has been turned into complete business.
Of course.
Look at the transactions.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say. We also call loan to free wage cap.
We say
a ton on here. Did you say it's all business? It's not about 3 points again. Yes, you need to do well.
Gulem Balak. Oh yes, one of respected journalists with Spain. And I say yes, Bia Fiorentino Perez won't mean sign player be up. But now football attending to business. The man know what he's doing.
The people are transacting business. Yeah, and komodie no ne bibia ye sikasem ene adwuma sem we na be me anyamfa so we na be yesi eno nko so enra they were not football people. Enra dey no. It was for the financial experts and sporting directors. So what I say?
Yeah.
Nkofo bi nko constitute wo ho say ye de ye ni enim 3 points a day. Ye na enim referee bribe ma ye na ye enim malam hoko just say ade no ye oh radis me twa na mra ho ren ho
say Ghana had
enkofo bi ombo bola de bi ombo bia na park na ye masa unze kwa dedem de bia kwasi ada ukuada da na ye ma wo so de bia ni pango
alo pe ne madam bi ka chen say o friend no lawyer na league round, say, yes, and crew, we had then day, comment more for Facebook near the other. Cast league in a own.
Yo, dear, I mean, Cass, and every many man knows it, but some say, Nipa de Otuo was Kakra. Abrabo na Sani Bonu.
Of course.
Bia de Bia and Gobio, and we are Kakra the account there. And to the Bianco for ball and a park and I am. The Biom the India, I am a real and a Jew, and no Pow, the Biom Bobia and a park and I am. Also, dear, Obon, you'll be a free gate to a quanda. And you won't trust in Cassa. Nadia, I have me and Timinqua de my brabui, I see. Now, show me dear
football people for to say.
A do stage, yet to me, 125 million pounds, near to play back.
I reckon.
When ye name and mercy for you, a sack. Because Obabi Shigu, I'm a Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool. Just say, oh, now I must spend one window, 3 billion pounds. 3 billion pounds. Okay. Adrian Rabiot leaves myself for AC Milan. Danny Cavaya retire. If I win my 7 UCL and the first World Cup. Okay, World Cup. If it happens, I'll retire. Not because I don't love football, but it will be a fantastic scenario. PSG called Juventus around 3 a.m. to announce they were open to a loan for Randall Colomwani, but by then it was too late as the Bianconeri had already finalized a deal for Lois Openda. And the man said, I Colomwani
loan.
That's a good one.
Transfer back Kwama Liverpool for Nima Shompa and Magihi. Reportedly said, oh, yeah, the medical almost a document.
Now,
almost signing a replacement.
Why paper no?
Yes, after medicals now. Yes, medicals.
Okay, so sources I was reading.
Yes, na medicals in some zoom.
And same be
Who?
Oh no. I'm told Oliver Glasner told them Crawford say,
yeah,
if Omo Maneko, that's Omo nya replacement.
But Omo signing replacement too.
One a replacement.
Oh, Omo signing a replacement from Spain.
There be no replacement. This was signing number 5 in the view. Particular player, if you can't get him for me, I'll walk out. And then Liverpool were not rushing. As you say, I'm told it's Crystal Palace who rather wants to do the deal in January. Because at 35, you not get it in summer. Summer dry is a free agent. And Liverpool can wait for that season. And you have to push it to get it done in January. What I say? And yes, at 35, no, we. On the form, I didn't know for player.
Liverpool wants a different player.
No, they don't need him.
That's of
no. Ask for players. I want to do about the engine in time. Because yes, sir, and they are no more. Track you or more that. I'm told Liverpool had a personal agreement with the player early August.
So on the okay, say it's Liverpool.
Now my girl, you know, go find different player when I'm a fan in the Premier League today. In the Premier League today, he's among the top 5 number 5s. Wow. Open center backs do in the Premier League. You couldn't mean kind with them again. Today. Okay. 12 Black Stars players. In the Premier League, name 5.
Konate.
Who they name 5?
Konate.
Who they name 5?
Virgil van Dijk.
Who they name 5? There be men 4 and 5 Momo. My center backs in the put up a cry in the side.
I'm with your mom.
We cry Konate in the zone.
I had a boss.
Black Stars will depart Accra from Jamina on Tuesday and for the game against Chad. Former Black Stars captain Sinapia has stated emphatically that Ghana national men's football team, the Black Stars are ready to compete in the upcoming World Cup. Asante Kotoko head coach Abdul Karim Zito, aka you can't beat Zito twice, has appealed for reinforcement in his technical setup. Was it Omonom warning idea? Okay, Kotoko have left out Sheba for and Junti Menu. Anyone no Kote for their squad list. Rene Heading has turned down a class of proposal to make part payment of the money owed him following the FIFA ruling.
Boss,
the details of this.
Match report be say say he needs a video analyst in his technical team.
Oh, okay.
A video analyst in his technical
team. Ebinyo. So I'm saying Hamza
by Hamza tactical work no more. he does tactical work anymore. But
I'm the new school.
I think boss, yes, we're new school.
When you video school.
Oh no, he does tactical work anymore.
All right. Me dem can American
video. He need a video analyst. A video analyst.
954 plus 15.
Yes, so baby. Yes, so baby no need him come.
Why a video analyst.
Oh baby.
So I don't cry. We obi Cholomungo so bi mbon yo. Enya din za o.
Hey boss said.
Oh.
The busy draw line. Enti anopay the boss player abie kwanum on your radio Oyerepa 100.7 FM on your TV Oyerepa TV na Emra Sanson ye konko phone crosso na ensamwa edi adencheche someone pay e pumfumpa onko phone cross no ye ho nsem ato anim enano pay na on Facebook page no Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV share na comment me ba na the boss player ato ne boss yakin na ama said yes and said the factor on the browings of Boshaba Electricals Eco and Kofun Crosom Spain na mesha here Efi Inigo Martinez a former defender at the Emma Boss Amenoka say Aya Juma Emma Nasa na Odia Tuja set no Ukraine on Hans Flick Edin Kobo before Ofi Timnum na a emergency exit and I was say oye or say Wayabi at the Emma Club Remom or decided so be command jana die na oye shock kakra say o kan say o pese oye adwuma ema elnasa o si o believe I won kodana wo bansa no Paul Kubansi nom ombetime aye adwuma nom o say na decision no edin pa emra Hans Flick akacha ne say oh 2025-2026 okay me plans ho club bia wo boy onim situation now sikasam ne adade entinke be atna ningina mo na what taking a decision say abeko na Pedri when you call up into the Spanish national team na or say they all can and say unconsidered ho as a veteran player yet na ogusua osua adem ni focus and say abeboa na emodimboa Barca eden die 2024-2025 a season no a team improve in 2025-2026 or say last year omungina na eyebom afi omo more at the team no ono Andre ne personal glory ho the Andre ho and it's the Spanish national team yana ojan finfi honom and afi Barcelona and so ebetima ajin crew outdoor make Barca sem no Barca confirm say goalkeeper Emilio Bernard oruanom atime adwane Barca Athletic no on free transfer Barca Athletic ho and as I say boy ne koya juma e de amo Anthony so and on a transfer deadline day onya denana kuma epem ni move to Red Betis ne ayaduma enti on Oyerepa TV and then pay Yebasha Anthony emra all completely and move to Red Betis from Manchester United and a da screen so Uchabi and then pay on a transfer deadline day Barca etim register Mark Bernard on the La Liga list yerin samnom atu anim and na pay Robert Lewandowski say Barca Asia Kaya yana Eden at the man say starting lineup no oberum and on say I had to take it easy or say onima or come obi a chow say o pray afenwa ba into a bar yes so boy I no walk straight into the team and kakra or the onimsa Barca nkoso hu hia ono as a player Barca nkoso hu hia no as a player and the okanyina and it's another time abeba na yanko Madrid asuye and on the first day of September 2025 plus amanko national assignment no etime etrenie enti anopay on Oyerepa TV yako nofe yahwe plus amanko national assignment niema omuye ewo training grounds recovery ni ajade omunyina etime aye ho adwuma ewo team nom na Jude Bellingham Diamete echemsa wunim sa debia na dieshe na basa sa na odi isi akan okoya surgery na Diamete anopay echemsa surgery na
boy no kokokoye no amo twa nim sa the Madrid derby after international break over be 1-2-3 matches now fe Madrid derby Atletico and Real Madrid todam amo twa nim sa boy no ba return on the gamer amane Atletico di Madrid ebom Eduardo Camavinga a player Emma Madrid and also a last season reporter ekutame HM sa Madrid after international break amane resource that ebom sa game no Eduardo Camavinga eba return na for be adwuma ewo sa game no Nico Gonzalez loan 35 million euros enfie miensam and I said finally abusuam Juventus a confirm sa Atletico ebetua ede ama wamua ya don sam eto anim Dani Cavaya wono a player Emma Madrid a legend for the club wade Champions League makuma kunsia or say are in the 7th UEFA Champions League. Now are in the first World Cup. About retired from football. And then some Uranum at the Atuka and pay Yamara England. Na Yanin Komom our England on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. On Oyerepa TV. Now Jamaica at the Atujas Liverpool Alexander Isaka. Omatima assign on at the Sakaleno Sadina Sir Alex Ferguson. Manchester United player bia onimbom our English Premier League no Sir Alex Ferguson episode fan kwa otimi was a show signings no the likes of Florian Wirtz afe Hugo Ekitike was sign agwako fam Alexander Isakaba Adena and Fiorentino Perez yanwo ye Madrid Barcelona at their peak aniama na Manchester United when Sir Alex Ferguson ye coach no aniama na Roman Abramovich days with Chelsea Abu Dhabi for them ebefa Manchester City niema na amoye no eno and as I say oko Liverpool so ya wo ekobana say amogin kru a odo a amano nya nwanwa na the best of Alexander Isak catch a Liverpool nebi sa on train me Oyerepa TV no na lawyer ya juma bim ewo Oyerepa TV no so the best of Alexander Isak no sign no city e de niam ana Alexander Isak oja plate so oye and tima wo team and Newcastle United niam oye go so celebrations outdoor and play at the Oyerepa TV no so na summer transfer spending of Europe's top 5 leagues. Now say our major European leagues no maku enum. You talk of the English Premier League, the Serie A, the Bundesliga, the La Liga, and the French League. No obia spending na. Oh yeah. Na unimsa oko Premier League no ma. In the lead here, 3.560. 3.560 million euros. 3.560 million euros. And yes, sika abusuam omutime na say otwemua na yeko Serie A numa 1.190 million euros Bundesliga 856.3 million euros and La Liga no 683.2 million euros and Ligue 1 636.51 million euros into a sika odwa among for spending the various leagues ya don some to him na approximately converting in Aboma 3 billion pounds. It's equivalent to $4 billion in the summer transfer window. English Premier League no sika I'm spending and na Liverpool abusuam on Alexander Isak in kwa 125 million pounds. It's equivalent 169 million euros or day 5 million pounds na kwa 30 nanum bonuses and afi compensations outdoor say otimi retain niema amopesa am ayenoa ehusika anom Liverpool samayi Alexander Isak, Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, Milos Kekes, Jeremy Frimpong, Giovanni Leone, Amen Percy and a Freddie Woodman among a plaza woman sa etima eka wom na Alexander Isaka Ocean with TV no so and on a transfer deadline day and a deal no amitimi area na on Liverpool fans ni team come on or say I want to create history or say the kai na yaje say what join Liverpool or no or person or create history with Liverpool.
I feel amazing. It's been a long journey, you know, to get here. But I'm super happy to be a part of this team, this club, and everything it stands for. It's something I'm proud of, and I'm really looking forward to.
Why was it Liverpool for you? Why were Liverpool the club you wanted to join?
I think it's a mixture of what the club is building, but what they're building on top of what the club already is, and the history of the club. I think just me getting the chance to be a part of this, and I want to create history. I want to win trophies, and that's ultimately the biggest motivation for me. And this is a perfect place for me to grow even further and to take my game and to next level and help the team as well. Just I'm so happy that I'm finally here.
Newcastle United fans no reaction. Emra Alexander Isak team no.
If they want a 6-year contract, his agent better put in a buyout clause because if Barcelona coming for him, you've seen what he's done to us. Good luck for you. I work with a Liverpool fan and he's worried, so I'd be worried for a 6-year deal.
I wouldn't have sent him to Liverpool. Should have sent him to anybody else but them. But I mean, he's let the fans and the club's own big time.
He didn't want to stay at the club. Just let him go. But the way other clubs have been with us, how they're not selling their top strikers to us, I was a bit with that. If that's let him go to Liverpool, I would have kept him going, maybe sent him somewhere else. But that's a bit nasty. If he wants to go there, let him go.
I respect him. I respect Alexander Isak, and I respect Liverpool and Diego Jota. If he wants to go there, he wants to go there.
Yeah, and if you know what, I wish him all the best. I'm not a nasty person. I wish him all the best. I hope he succeeds in what he does. I would like to a captain, make him rock just for football.
Now, Yaka teams now draw a transfer in the summer transfer window 2025. No, a bit so Tonya Sikapa. It's player sales. No, one of Avenue. Yet the Sika Aba clubs mo Chelsea and a top player 342 million euros plus. Chelsea Tonya Kwansika. Womunya and Bournemouth at Tosumianum with 238 million euros. Leverkusen at Tosumian Sam 230 million euros. Liverpool at also a 220 million euros, and a Newcastle United at also enum 175 million euros. Trodini and they are two just João Pedro a lot and a Chelsea Bobo Kono Adena João Pedro in the league in HS Abasha more compared to last season. They are in the league. Virgil van Dijk or their two teammates and him sir almost start this season here and they are challenge Kessie at the and players somebody now or expect some better jelly into the team. Now for Amabua Ama Ghost no Amatim I say welcome to Arsenal. Pierre Hincapi or say our first Ecuadorian obviously kind at the Ama Arsenal in their history. Into and also Yabasha Emla Oruano Erebo now for on Arsenal area deal no Abusiam Oko the most expensive midfielders ever in the Premier League. I mean, first 5. Enzo Fernandez on 106.8 million pounds. Declan Rice 100 million pounds. Moises Caicedo 100 million pounds. Paul Pogba 93.2 million pounds. Jude Bellingham 88.5 million pounds. Dortmund to Madrid into area say midfielders I'm going and there to be I'm Mark Gehi Edia two just issue be any ho transfer no ebemua and Keniba J Amamua issue be any ho and your reporter Eba or say a special at the Emana as a goalkeeper Ederson goalkeeper Man City now Okoye Juma at the Ewo I know Galatasaray Sport Kulubu and no I letter say through Eba Alexander Zinchenko and Ra Abusiam on a transfer deadline day movie to Nottingham Forest and on say or that Arsenal for you now say with timer obedi or Arsenal no officer omoche odo at the eternal Samuel Chukwueze assign I'm a Fulham and some way and on the Atuga.
I'm so happy to be here and because I have my friends around, so I think it's an amazing club.
Welcome.
So it feels so home because I have my people around me, so I feel at home already. So I can't wait to get started. Like what I said, I can't wait to see them.
Juan Wesa or a movie to Newcastle United as a player. Also, I am happy. Say, okay, Juma, I'm at Newcastle United.
So happy, convinced that it was the right move, right project for me. So it was a very long moment. So I can say like I'm really happy.
What's today been like? How early did you start?
Quite early, quite early. But yeah,
It's clearly a move that you really wanted.
yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Tell us why. Tell us why Newcastle. Why did you want it so much?
Why Newcastle? Because
Go Italy, Dusan Vlahovic also an issue bia. Say Otna Juventus ono my Juma a general bio a movie to AC Milan after say last in Tokwa a paye training grounds a Deli Alley and so come from a releasing as a player after 18 months. Jamie Vardy a completely and move to Serie A club Cremonese. Honsem I don't know. Entiano kai asana so say Benjamin Pavard and so a join Olympic Dremase. Honsem and media to him and pay na Bayern Munich asani Nicholas Jackson on loan. Treme Jackson Herba Center at the Jackson Natural Cup Sababon Tebebuam ama ene moja edi umofu sani afe oba bema muompem Jackson Mr. to malaria join the typhoid fever and menstrual pains and say 0244 723 541 high sense abusuan about TV about refrigerators chest freezers air conditioners turning in a be for free ho omodi no papa echepa enti 0302 550000 no for high sense adusan herbal clinic and the adusam herbal mixture and adusan herbal capsules ababonten onumboma ebetu kokona se sisiade no be call menstrual pains na ebe free so adusan prostamide capsules no ebeboa na prostate sensem na free so adusan man capsules eboa amwa bema mu ewom pem 0500 110115 0557 009824 abusuan swame mazi macro goy filling station inside war and at womo ewo and play happy birthday to Gerard Afiye Jamfi Carousel Kiss School ewo asukwa na wo umame no papa Mr. and Mrs. Jamfi say happy birthday inti Gerard Afiye Jamfi Carousel Kiss School ewo asukwa eho na oko school born again fatu some Mr. and Mrs. Jamfi say happy birthday enti anopay abusuam mamenko apomuden helper clinic amasuye na fe yenim komo enne anopay apomuden die abusua eyewanim kwa dia mesra ko na omuntu yade na se emfa ema omo enenim asietu omonso enetu a echo apomuden herbal clinic of Dr. Sam. Good morning.
Good morning.
Say be fine.
Be fine.
Now that's 10 minutes no ayodia yedim komo ewo apomuden herbal clinic.
Lawyer beda say o de sakwan amame. Yankopon onhyiraw. Mamenchia ahwefo a moheme Oyerepa TV ene atiefo a wutie me Oyerepa Radio. Nyo obia se mosomfo Dr. Sam ameda apomuden herbal clinic ano ewokumase sofolai soja for kwan ne so opposite Assemblies of God for asodan kese no eho enamwo ebra nyina ya na meka na mekoso aka se uwachira kwa ebomutu ba wura kwa ibretuoma ena hu se edua bia woni sibre sine edua bia woni sibre no sa no bade Nyankopon hihye no ewo dua bia ale a esa ena wa han bia ale a esa tuba maso ya nubra eni nua hini eni nua han no bade Nyankopon ehira so ama me a me de esa yale o maso ye so obi tie me na pa na ani yare atena wo so wache okomiamia bebre watu sika gunti no ofri se ani yale na wo so no eye kwankwa me kache na no pa ise edru apomuden herbal clinic nkwade a ye ko a ebekọ jemidamba ni sesia na frame me se me number ni ye 0551
0551
09 89 61 0551
09 89 61
Some kumase so for life soja for kwan so opposite Assemblies of God for asodan kese no eho enamwo Bible ne kano Matthew chapter 6 verse 22 wɔse yɛ nipadua no na sɛ yɛakɔa no ne kanea na sɛ ne han ani ani nti sɛ sum duru w'ani a na sum aduru nipadua nyinaa sɛ obi tie me nɛ paa na w'ani apuru nsuo ye ɔba mɛma oduru abɛnom a w'ani na apuru nsuo no ɛbɛgyae wo hɔ w'ani atutu paa ɛgyaw ti yareɛ ɛma wo ti fa ɛdwaw wo so ba mɛma oduru abɛnom a w'ani na atutu no bɛtɔw wo ti na ɛpaw no ɛbɛgyae obi wɔ so a wodeɛ ne sɛ tambia w'ani yɛ wo hene waposa ɛma w'ani ɛkɔkɔ a ɔba mɛma oduru abɛnom a w'ani na yɛ wo hene no ɛbɛgyae ne posa no nso bɛgyae ma ne kɔkɔɔ no nso afiri hɔ ma natural kara nyankopɔn ɛde ma w'ani no ayisa pɛpɛɛpɛ so obi tie me nɛ na pressure ɛwɔ w'ani so nipa ba wohu no mmienu ayɛ hwan ni abra mɛma oduru abɛnom a saa pressure yi a ɛwɔ w'ani so yi ɛbɛfiri w'ani so akɔkoraa so obi tie me na glaucoma ɛwɔ w'ani so ayɛ brɛ nipa ba wohu ne yie tu ho anamɔ na bra mɛma oduru abɛnom a saa glaucoma yi a ɛwɔ w'ani so yi ɛbɛfiri w'ani so akɔkoraa tambia meka sɛ obi wɔ hɔ a ne deɛ ne sɛ gye sɛ wɔhyɛ glasses na sɛ ɔhwɛniwa ansa na wɔtumi atwerɛ na sɛ wɔtumi akenkan tambia meka sɛ ahwɛniwa ne deɛ ɛgye supportive ɛboa kɛkɛ nanso yi to hɔ a aniyare ne deɛ ɛda so wɔ hɔ na megye ɔba mɛma oduru abɛnom a ɛbɛhohoro ani so kama na wɔtumi atwerɛ na wɔtumi akenkan kama obi so wɔ hɔ a ne deɛ ne sɛ nipa ba wohu nipadua no nanso n'anim dua no yɛ na esum aduru hɔ so obi nso bɛnten Kofi Anakwame ɛna ɛba no ɛde ma wo gye sɛ woti nipa ne ne ansa na wohu nipa kora ɔba tu ho anamɔ na bra mɛma wɔduru abɛnom a sɛ ne yale ɛte w'abrabɔ so a ɛtete wo no ɛbɛfiri wo so akɔkora a ɛnsama biem obi deɛ ne sɛ aseɛ de mmosea paa agu w'ani so ɛwowɔ ye awia kora wontimi mmie w'ani na otimi de ahwɛ a tu ho anamɔ na bra mɛma oduru a saa nneɔma nyinaa ɛbɛfiri w'ani so koraa na mesɛ ka kyerɛ obi a ɔtie metam biara na meka sɛ yɛ far-sightedness yɛka sɛ obi yɛ far-sightedness a obi wɔ hɔ a adeɛ ne wɔkyira ɛna wɔhu ɛna near-sightedness foɔ nso yɛ nkurɔfoɔ a ɛbɛn na ɛna wɔhu ɛwɔ akyira ɔnhu ne yie wɔnyina yɛ niyare a ɛte nipa dasani so a ɛtete no tu ho anamɔ na bra tambia meka sɛ ɛduru memere da na bɔ masoe na bɛto nkwale gu a yɛ na ɛboro adwen ɛne nteaseɛ so gye sɛ obi tie me nɛ wobɛkɔ skul a ɔbrɛ ye ansa na wɔhu board ne so akora bi wɔ hɔ te akyira ɔhu board ne so ye ebi mpo tie anim hɔ pɛɛ na wɔbisa teacher ni ne sɛ ɛdeɛ nie meka kyerɛ wofo sɛ mofo nyina ntua ne mo mmra Dr. Sam masoɛyɛ mɛma ne duro ɔbɛnom a sɛ ne yareɛ na ɛwɔ ne so no ɛbɛfiri ne so ɔkɔ skul a baabi biara teacher ni no ɛde ne bɛtena classroom hɔ no obɛtumi ahu board ne so ye na watumi atwerɛ na watumi akenkan kama na mesa ka kyerɛ obi a wotie me nɛ na katwat ɛtɛ ɛsisi w'ani mmienu nyinaa so sɛ w'ani nifa no ɛna ɛtɛ afura na hwɛ na nsa nkɔsa benkum no ɛma benkum no nso ɛmfura nka ho na ɛtɛ ɛba obi ani so a sei na yɛyɛ lens na nkasa ɛyɛ crowdy ɛbɔ ɛgye so fa obi deɛ kusu obi deɛ wisi obi ho adeɛ fitaa paa asa nwusie pa na nanum ni so enam satei na dia kɔ hospital ma doctor ka kyerɛ sɛ ɛtena esisi wani so no enyini 5 months time 1 year time bra menyo surgery na so operation a me ka kyerɛ sɛ tu ho na mo na bra memo waduru abɛnom a ɛtɛ no ɛbɛfiri wani so so tie me ebia wa yɛ surgery no na so operation na wie na sɛ still ho adeɛ ya me ka kyerɛ sɛ enka achi achia suemu ibra memo oduru abɛnom a wobɛhu adeɛ kama na me sa ka kyerɛ obi a wakɔ driving school na sɛ wɔsua ka atwi na wakɔ so kɔdo lances okɔyɛ na aniyare nti yɛyɛ eye tester wɔfɛli yɛmfa wo lances na ma wo asɛ driver ni a tu ho anamɔ na bra obi so wɔ hɔ a wotie me wode wɔ lances ni bi watwi car paa womfie kɔ n'anim ye wokɔ so kɔri no lances a woso kɔyɛ aniyare akura nti yɛmfa wo lances ama wa hwɛ Dr. Sam machi akwan na me sa ka kyerɛ obi a wotie me tambia me ka sɛ mabru bebree ɛwɔ aniyare enye bibia sɛ STI
sexual transmitted infection gonorrhea bi a etena wo so cheye a one treating ye na se one penny pharmacy brent no edidi mu saa na ede ni yare abro tu ho na mo na bra memo dura sa problem mi ebe fru so bi so ho a syphilis atena wo so ache eno so de ni yare abro hwe na syphilis no emfra wani tu ho na mo na bra memo wodura be tu syphilis na se na masama wodura eni yare na syphilis dia bro no afru so akokora a ensama biem tambia me kase se diabetes etena wo so che 3 to 5 years a ede ni yare ebro so bi tie me na diabetes nti wani enhu ade a tu ho na mo na bra mema wodura obenoma ebe tu diabetes na se na masama wodura eni yare na diabetes ede abro no afru so akokora a ensama biem da jemi number ni sesia na frame me say me number ni 0551
0551 09 89 61
0551
09 89 61
simu kumase sofolai soja fo kwan so opposite Assemblies of God for aso dan kese no eho enamwo so bi tie me ne na blood pressure hawa bra memo oduru abanoma ebeba no ma obo ha osenti ekro abeto nsunum aduane to yema no yem etutu abra memo oduru abanoma sa osayale ebe firi so akokora so bi tie me na prostate nti ya di catheter ana se dodo ben ato ben memo abra memo oduru abanoma yebe yi catheter no afiri ben mo masama oduru emu nkro ebewu na ho agya brane so obi tie me na asma te se wapa edi unya bra memo oduru abanoma sa asma ebe firi so akokora wo ho stroke nti wo bubu agudam stroke nti o fa jojo bu so stroke nti wonsa ayo tititi wonai ayo tititi a na me catch o se tu ho na mo na bra memo oduru abanoma sa stroke yare ebe firi so akokora a ensama biem so obi tie me na koko enti bibia sisi wanim ebia sisi utua no sebe uja wonan a na adane brabo pa oba memo oduru abanoma sa koko yare ebe firi so a ensama biem da so babi tie me na fibroid eda oyema me ma yemfase kankan yenyo surgery na so operation meja bibidro crossing ebe kan e ma fibroid na nane obabi tie me na white candidiasis ede puapa edunya oso bra memo oduru abanoma sa white ebe firi so akokora a ensama biem bema mu ayemre na wontumi ene woyere na so partner ena ye tambia wale sem de ntokwanko a me so ba memo no bemaduro ni bi wo manim ho e ma bema na peja e ma na brem mama kwan ma de akofie e de akowo so yere obi a hania e wo so emfa hu ni se ne ne kase sitie memo woduru abanoma sa hania ebe firi so kra obi a wo ho aye diema Dr. Sam me wa wodu tatahwe a me de kanwa obewo fa ho afa ba bema bi wo ho a wo de oba de bo no na bema no esonwa e bai trepa benam yale bi di se enam nsa yale nti ama bema no afon ka ketekete abra memo oduru abanoma bema bema no mayedu ebe ye kese e ma waji abrane ade a eye wonwaso e wo pomuden herbal clinic ne se nyesa wo ba ye na ne amu oduru surgical no wo ba ye be lab test ye scan test ye di mfidie be ho body aginamu ye hu yale kura e how nyama wanu oduro surgical no na yale ni flu so nko ye both local and foreign delivery so tie me na obibi wo amanoni ba bia Dr. Sam minno ko ho enti number ye go screen ya WhatsApp line on frame ye de duro ni betoa ne ho e manano mayale atene so no afiri ne so akọ se locally haya ye Ghana haya so na wontimi makumase so fo lawyer ya ginchechiremu e wo ba bi o wa etwase ye de komana ye de betoa no etwase oba ya so ye so a ye be manaba jemi number wa bra me soli na sema me kan se apomuden herbal clinic nyankopon ti umfa yale emma ensan fankoda obeje ho afiri yale ensem jemi number wa bra me soli me se me number ni 0551
0551
09
89
61
61
0551
051
0551
09 89
61.
Mese mu Kumase Sofolai Soja for kwan so opposite Assemblies of God for asodan kese no ehɔ na mo Nyankopɔn hyira sɛ onya komapa na otie me why hyira
Apomden doctor wa ho brasie sei nse dem go for di adanse o ha no obi afresh o call doctor no ho na me hyira so sika sem so wo fom kɔ ba bi agina mo abo na de agye wo mo so mba wo ha na wachichi mu ammo ayi omo ayare for dase and so bo mo sa why na ne baba say maka mo nsem ni nya problem ni o okay then me ase baby Jamila no wo yi ko okay yes and God okay that's Assemblies of God I war so for life soldier for no na
opposite Assemblies
so anya sa friend 0551 098961 doctor na anie o friend no abefa nya o ma obefa na doctor ya de ono anu bedi nkomo bibi hawa o ka che na wase bra eduro no so kra no o ka che na se tomu pe otimi ye delivery baby awo bia abruchi na wa friend no 0551 098961 doc na mi sha na koso bo amanfo sa what I say fa ho brase som Ghana for bibi abe fine ya na ne baba wie solo so mu ana wa ye na say oka GT4 no ho GT4 no Ghana tell sorry you from say I'm bank no say GT bank for
guarantee trust
mo fe sika na mayo
ade no mo ye no
mo fe sika mayo say boys ni me for mo move
ene movie ni ekwa du
one five because ene second ade tom Thursday Friday so boys ni sika na mai this is a manager foreign relationship officer
no enter details kra ade masa
ne ma na ehun adane bosia boni ade o my wado and the boys you do mosro na ze so me ka hu bi
eno aze me ko sro holu manyum na no squad go up anti
amafi adane go be
na man no pa minya hu kin around minim se
wadane o so ndom bago no
Amen Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. Yeja pomodena dia na ye hwe ni mu se stroke yare na ache ya dofo no stroke yare na ache ya yentumi emove ye tefa akono ye kona omatu ase eden amayan ebia ye de no ya wo ho nsem na aye problem ede amayan je se de wo se ye bia na ye na mum eba entumi ma Amen Scientific Hospital esiano pay wo mayen awo na yawo biem chronic diseases yade kwankro nyina no ye ko Amen Scientific wo mu enebetu ase ediama yade bia dunya emfie pi wo kwa entumi nkwa anopay me ba cho akwanya na ba esodo ani ba chem ewo Amen Scientific Hospital na omaboa etu sa yade kwankro na se edem amount your diagnostic machines eno no oba yedu gina so na ya hwe yade ko potia ha ni pediano ebe ye pie eyi pia ye onu makoma kwaduonu 924 different certified medications ebi ene ye de beka ama wanya ayaresa ye tene South Africa ade anasa bibrem yenko a ena ye de science era aye herbal medicine ye mu a ema ye da sonko awospi na yaje ewo yaso kuma se atwema tachiman kwada sofo ase ekwan so ho ena be Amen Scientific Hospital Ghana ha branches no p ena yato area pete hohoi sehide bisu ho sunyane nkoko atebo butamale takrade akra bibia ni wa boga ena enche ho nyina okwa obehu yan ewo ho frɛ number edidi dwuma no na bram na yen saw yare 0277 00 1234 0277 00 1234 Odotobri Rural Bank trusted financial partner na de tie special susulo no eguso ekoso fausika ebeto ye ho ena makomako adiosia 60 days na 60-day period ni so ya pe o qualify for a special susulo ni bi sika na odi ato no ya bon pre makomako enum the amount me kana no efiada say na boys ni bebraye wa Odotobri for no ye call ya na papa salary workers no a ene dane akire
edemo mususu loan no ye ma bi cocoa loans ye ma bi microfinance loans afa funeral and social loan ni nyina wo ma bi o ma share transport loan no yo bia e wo de no ye ka ho dwumadie e na wo dia wo ba ye ma sika na wo de akwete wa dwuma ni mo ye head office e wo Jacobu okobo ase a ye ho tutuka police station chen wa bekwai ye ni me ba ni post office no e na e die nim here crop from your drink kwanta Roman Hill yani total filling station ena eyo opposite taija yani Victory Baptist Church eyo opposite ebuakwa credit union dynamo afen Santasi runabout ye ben La Vicus hotel I know ewo taxi rank ho odo ani chemu aso ase a yani edwa no ode die anim he macro your going filling station honoma agrekins my ben lorry station no tafu forma aso be won ho ena for odo ani chem bantama yani MTN office eyo opposite your number 03220 91454 and 0243 710 784 Odotobri Rural Bank where business grows. Ye free order a kanjen and magic drinking water. Yanum so yanum su papa ya pomodina was say here kanjen in sono alkaline ni pH no e so alkaline no e reni peduanima e di djuma pi e boam ama yade bi e pese tena ni peduanim no yade no entumi ntenamo ni nya ne se eyi acid ni free ho na alkaline no abetena ni peduanim unim se bia ya alkaline e wo no e ya na e dene se yade e betena ho onum kanjena e boa e ma oni peduano eye kama e boa ma skin no e toso e boa ama eye o cells no enyam nutrients ahodo ene oxygen no so ene be ya adwuma da bibia akokama onum kangen na ebo akoma wo be ebo liver ene kidney ne so ho ban num kangen anopay ebisa no ene nsu a ebeboa me ba chodo ene chem e Brema UGC anase Tafuni Road Abawaru Junction obenya kangen so ni bi na wato Lizzy Hotel e Santasi runabout Pakiki ewo stadium ena face Suman Kwani Junction ewo Astal ewo nyina kangen ewo ho fra kangen mpanyimfo ewo 0241 44 9191 0241 44 9191 050737 9474 grow fine ema no muntemi na no pay ubunsa e chiresem ap eyaw eba ebia wo de no moja na eba no edoso dodo obi okra so a ebia bosome ba komienu miensa ombu ne nsa na adweye ne so ye normal mpacho oba bia no bosome bia no e wo so timi kwa fichire se emba a problem your how unum grow fine beba kama oya obia enu akire ebia wo de no onsa no nan etayo tititi moja entimi ansane ye wo ntini mu a num grow fine na moja ne nsane ye ewo entini mu grow fine adro no num abetumi adidi ubetumi adakama na onipadua no enso anya hoden ba bia eton no ewo man mu abia me check chemical ne herbal shops okwa grow fine no ni bi ewo ho dodo pa no Oko Digital Herbal Clinic. Kumasi Amakom runabout here Bank of Africa. And so ho for Grow Fine. 0244 596532. Grow Fine makes you grow fine. What me PM Kumasi ubedi juma bi wa ha. Ope biaye bi edu theatre and Knox Hotel. And an ope make a cho se ko ne koda asumdwemu juma dia ubedi no ubedi wi a problem bia. And so ma ho uko Knox Hotel a umpien koto aduane visa restaurant e ho bedi di ho ukoba ho no ma bibia pede akawa no bia benya bi e de akawa no wifi ne be ya adwuma ubetimi send o messages e wo phone so wo email so be receive ni nyina and Knox Hotel and abeda ubenya akwanya no na sa ne ma nyina enso aba wasoye fani chem e wo Asokwa Olam Street, few kilometers away from the Babaya Sports Stadium. Eho and a Knox Hotel. Ewo open chemo bro de makenswa. Numbers no and I'm di 03220 244 38 03220 244 38 03220 24162. Edek SM Bitters. Bema Boajuma Wompem Nyatinka eso no partner bedin shemu Edek SM Bitters. O boy adwuma no sisiare eye free ho low sperm count eye free ho premature ejaculation brofo kese pa hwe kra be kase bia we no adepa bi premature ejaculation bia wo de okosi nanim a timi minima ach na o bani a ye anasisi a engine jana sedum eje kese mbites eba mo watimi akọ no akọ emrepi be ba cho raheba shop chemical shop ubenya bi na wato edu eba clinical wom de buy ne ho na doso pro no ewo from ewo 0243 989 368 afa 0201 044 221 ABA Herbal Clinic Sofwata Soforasta eni yade no osi oma wadro fagu aduane a wudim uwie ya pep kontine ne so na akoya adwuma wani ne bete ebe kama ubehu ade wa akire ubehu ade ebe ubetumi akenkan yi a ABA Herbal Clinic ena ado ani chem ewo na so ye doctor me ba cho sofo atase wo ba no liver any kidney ade ni nyina so otu ase ede amount ABA Herbal Clinic for any chem wo kwada so dwena se main market chechiro no ma be hu no ho Ebenezer Preschool Domain Nkro me ba cho eben apia kubi coast so doctor ho and I say, friend, 0541 565 199 and 0502 812 161. Yeguswa pedino entino wa dine wa biya me bobosu ya friend number me de betu dwano edum Boshen and Palme Bantama Report Junction Asokwa Stadium Amakom and a Dichemso number no 0557 255 542 0557 255 542. Boss, that chama season no, season 3 audition no.
Yeah.
Baso. Na nyame ya adomwa. Accra audition ni efiada edi enimi ya. Koso me pacho Oyerepa TV, your office. Ewo osu a ben papa restaurant. Ho e na Accra audition ni koso efiada ya. To abofra no wo fie no, oba na otimi ka anwensem, timi kampanyinsem. Otimi tonyom sane mani nyina afane ko na ono so nkofo audition
o said that to him
sanete na ono so se ekoyie ne epekena na obeka dwumadie no ho a ene achede pi ene akwanya pi ene wo a ye de ema no na de chen a na Kumase audition no baso eno yenye studios ha Oyerepa TV office aha ena ye sa audition no na ne kwasiada ye ko Western region na eho no yakowie audition no ho Asankregwa Melody Hotel entino form ni dey free tino betimi abaha na wabe pick you there now so wa join the dachi ma train no kama
Mr. Otuo nyamene eboafo
good
yeah na transfer window na banawie na certain clubs are making additions that look very good on paper. But Mr. Otuo, in reality, has to say Beweke is a different story altogether. And Yebenya Abotrena Yahes Ansim Ninemu. Now, born and starting Komona, Otuo, you have a summary of what really happened about this particular air transfer window. No, and this car about 40 me as splashing. But the Premier League on consistent basis actually say over and over and over again when it comes to splashing the cash out, no league come close to them. Or match Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, United, Arsenal. Omunyina splash cash no. Spurs splash cash no. Tuonse kolum one di enaba. Transfer
alone.
Yes, I said nyina kakra beko. Nyina sanete. Between themselves na nka almost splash it. And omukọ outside so omubu bigum. England spent 3.5 billion a year euros this particular transfer. 3.5 billion euros.
That's 3 billion pounds.
Yes.
And then $4 million.
Yes, 3.5 billion. Sierra ne bank akrano 1.19 billion.
Hey, my idea.
Yes, you have one switch kakra. Then you come to the Bundesliga. 856 million. That is the Bundesliga. La Liga 683. And a Ligue A 637. So one day we need to talk about the La Liga power and how and your may difficult for the clubs in terms of splashing the cash. I also amount for people call for the head of Abie Tebas. Or Moon say, and never been on the Abecan League, no, a man league, no, I want any back from. Because Barca and man spend there about 50 million over this particular transfer market. No? As I acquire, the clubs have to be economical with how they do their things. Into check and I say English Premier League teams, they spend almost 2.9 or 2.8 billion euros more than the entire Spanish La Liga teams. Into one say Sikani de England, Mr. To Sikani war. Now away from that, if we analyze the Premier League spending 3.5 billion now, the two Liverpool so AC from power. The two away from that, Chelsea on the other end, you remember Liverpool there, so Chelsea on the other end, and making sure say they will cash in terms of revenue. Chelsea make 342 million euros from the transfer market in terms of the omoton and it's got munyae. No enya Bournemouth with also 238, then Leverkusen, Liverpool, Newcastle, the rest to follow. Enti Chelsea so ne club say e hwe omo mutimi ton players pa Chelsea so ne timi ton pa e make sika obodi akwa shemu dada no make something out of it, and that's good business for club and Chelsea and for the team. So Otuo, if you are looking at summary of the transfer market there, this is how a transfer market in Isifa acquire this particular window with don't forget Alexander Isak and following with or more dominated the headlines in terms of sika Liverpool spend day was Amranti. But let's narrow it down to the teams. Otuo, me start here from Manchester City. And now City to me confirm more Abrante Feno Gigi Donnarumma. So about the Manchester City team. Now o check the achievement of Donnarumma. De Jibo can say me say Ora Premier League as the best keeper above all other keepers in terms of the different chamber. And it will be difficult to make the argument because in terms of current form of keepers, ebia de obetimi da ben will be Alisson na ebia wabo Arsenal keeper David Raya. You can't say same for Manchester United. You can't say same for Chelsea, Spurs, and even City. It has a Premier League name so too.
Mami kakra because metenra minim say Zakito be confirm say United keeper no ban on a safe so the whole Europe last year. I don't know.
Oh, say
going to also the class. And your saves na goalkeeper here.
It's more than saves. How you help your team? What's a saves no?
Oh no, your team go how unti. So if you want a very good goalkeeper, na so the that team e relegation. Unti ngas one league so. But he made the most. I'm not cross-check, but I trust Zakito.
Sana.
It is how.
I've seen that.
Oh, okay. So, you save so. If you are talking about goal games over Premier League, Muno be a save chain. Be a. Ultimately, no. Let's be fair.
Be a Champions League.
Oh no. We are judging goalkeeper. We are not judging teams.
No, he's part of the
team.
If
he made saves, chain will be there. There's no argument about the quality of that goalkeeper. Oh, where Obama go? Is it true he made the most saves?
I've seen that.
If that is true,
I've seen that.
Then we are also witnessing a very good goalkeeper coming to the league.
He's a promising keeper.
He's coming as the number one.
Why saves?
A promising keeper.
Okay. Oh, that's true. So because then they be on tiasi.
Also, leagues and levels.
Hey, what do you know about? Yes. And see, for no Belgium for short, I don't need to.
Oh, send in a debut to Maka with Ruben and Morena na amount for Antiasian. And one of my carrot, Eric Ten the brand acting hard ever. Say, baby, I want to move to a different level. It's your baby, and your Biojina. Donnarumma has been exceptional in the Champions
League.
Of course. It tells you the kind of opponent you are meeting. Your opponent will be Shiano on Yadio. And also more the quality of shots. But when you talk about Donnarumma, Mr. Otuo, he needs no introduction.
No, I have no problem with the Donnarumma. But I'm saying that we're also going to see a goalkeeper who comes in as the goalkeeper with the most saves in Europe. And you won't mean in film. Mama said, no fun account.
To them.
Yeah, man, you should go there.
Or they knock on your baby head your baby.
Okay.
But this is what I think about Donnarumma. Also, the last time I'm so too. Now, Tia Kunyan, I'm the two that say there's one thing I'm expecting from Manchester City if Donnarumma is coming on board. The profile of Donnarumma and the profile of Ederson and Yepe. Though I'm keepers, but we be out the other table no so. It's a Manchester City as a club. Say enyomo born no more best to suit Donnarumma. I have issues and I have questions as to whether it will fix or it will fix the Man City goalkeeping issues or more. Because with Ederson, these are the attributes or the bat table no so as a goalkeeper. Number one, the passing ability. Pep Guardiola as a coach actually say he is a coach that he wants to take advantage of every sequence on the field of play. Adebia or park ni subiano peso disunkunim. And he looks at ways that he will have an additional advantage over the opponent on your mobile. Paying key attention to details. So he realized say ball keeper he is also a player. And a keeper ebo boa is a pass. So why is the keeper a boa? Now about 50-50 between me and wo. Once defender pass it, they 50-50. So let me go in for keepers that can pass the ball to the extent that we maintain possession whenever a keeper is called to come and play the game. So he decided so about City at Bayern Munich there was Manuel Neuer. At City also paired the and he do heart free one. Now apart from the passing, Pep Guardiola bought high line. So those are not a go or consider against Brighton. But the position of the last defender and the keeper are not that position. Obo high line. Until the keepers are quick off the line to come and sweep Saboni beto defenders next year. So at Bayern Munich, exceptional job from Manuel Neuer. At Manchester City, you can say same for Ederson. How born to defenders next year, he is quick off the line to come and clear the ball. And sometimes Otimiche and Sakura no pass it. Any idea back? Two, say City bobo now. When he decide to press City high, they have a keeper that can go long. In Ederson, he is leaving the Premier League with 7 assists. And your teams are okay. Yen Tata City. Omobama keeper na nam sema bama ni no aboasi machi. But when you look at all these things, Donnarumma don't possess some of these qualities. I'm to here can was him. Number one, he's not a sweeper. Though or that intimidating figure, but Donnarumma is quick off his line. So Sia on 1-on-1, he is very good with 1-on-1 power because of senior Tieno. Jobani Muno Oba Ehu. But senior City Ebebono, Ebeto Echirabo say Ederson jina hon. Donnarumma won't tell who at AC, at Italian league, at the Italian national team, and even at PSG. You don't see that so it means that can you trust him as a keeper? See a bobo to City.
Okay.
Now you cannot trust his press resistance because on tray. So our resistance na Ederson mono. So he cannot sweep. He needs our press resistance. So how is this going to help City? And even his passing variations, short passes, long passes, mid passes, because Ederson the M2 a bit manu a chip off a player. So now be see Finfi or now be see Rodrigo or the other pass the ama ebia Ruben Diaz or the other call long to maybe Aguero or Ellen Haaland or to the wings to Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez back then or even Savino. Abrante Wenibi. So I'm looking at how this will work. It looks good on paper, but so I still have my question marks with giving Donnarumma to Manchester City. Just opinion. Isaac and Liverpool, and it will look good on paper, but I have my doubts.
Interesting.
Say Bewek.
Bewek is it? Okay. So Isaac should go from all angles.
Matthias.
And maybe there's no more Newcastle. I think there are better ones on Liverpool. Matthias. My worry was who is now going to lead the goals. Matthias. Is it a Salah thing or an Isaac thing?
This is how it is. Salah had 29 goals last year. Isaac had 23.
Yes.
But I don't see a Liverpool system to accommodate them alongside Ekitike.
Ekitike is also bench straight.
Sir.
Now she said, only baby.
Too much is not be.
No, but you look at the Liverpool.
So you
setup.
put him on the wings or the left wing?
No, he doesn't have that. Only better than Gapo or wings.
Okay. So Ekitike, despite his start, to go to the bench.
Back bench. Say that you want squad in depth so that because you have a lot of competition. That's why they are all doing what they are doing.
Matthias Yepa.
But say on start to Liverpool.
Okay,
I don't think
so. You think Isaac, Salah, Gapo?
Yeah.
It won't work.
Okay, anyway.
To the fatwa.
Zakito.
You about the count as a
okay.
Say Obaye no, you who so.
Obi so kakra. Say this strike say onim. Sesco, Pepe de Obe leading goals. Sesco, Go Carres, Isaac, Salah, Haaland. Omoni say
Joao Pedro mo.
Richarlison. By the 10th week. Richarlison, I'm told the coach doesn't like him. Anything work of Kolomwani. So you look at that. Isaac 10th week. We say Isaac money with man a year.
Isaac Liverpool, Salah. It won't work.
Zakito.
So
Kakipa na sem kakrache so be dan sana man commenting because I say go von be so much.
Okay. So
omo be so much. Omo say omo amanfo nim keeper ni.
Yes, Senny Lamens.
Odi ayiko number 3 no.
Senny Lamens. Belgian. Now ko Belgium ah. Omo fe no the new
Obed, why did Obed give us the highest selling club list? But I was able to give us the highest spending club list. If it was Chelsea, we will be there. We will be the center of the news, as overspending and spoiling the market. Because Liverpool is leading in spending, they are mute on it. I remember the kind of things people said about Chelsea in the past 2 seasons. Transfers.
No, to graphics no. Now say na
time. Okay.
Brenington Amanfa.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, Oko Belgium ah. Omo the new Thibaut Courtois.
The new Thibaut Courtois.
That is how Belgians know.
Yeah. Central phone.
A friend no.
Emrani omo
na almost way there. Or something unique kakrampo.
Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah, he passes better than Thibaut Courtois. And then the one again on our boy with
some of his passing,
some of the saves and some of the passing. He said, "Utie na share Oyerepa Facebook page and then Oko TV no so a."
Hey, Abandago.
Bon send le man. Odi agro.
Sending
Lamens.
Abandago. Wait it.
Nti Oko Belgium find the new Thibaut Courtois.
The new Thibaut Courtois.
Yes. We there. Almost say upgrade in terms of passing.
Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah, or pass it better. He's tag keepers now. In this video, I think there's a portion that you see is passing.
Na Belgium mom 18 mateche hoza.
O say
had bia.
It's
Oya de wa teche ma all baby over there teche ni o.
This is the new goalkeeper.
The new
and passing no. You see this is a stage where the passing. He passes very well. He will be a or passive pa or passive pa. He passes very well. And the new Thibaut Courtois with a different year or upgrade in terms of passing. Passing anyway I think Thibaut Courtois. You know this.
You see I didn't say Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah, I'm saying the new Thibaut Courtois. And when almost say almost hear him say Thibaut Courtois through he win a bed Belgium minus.
And they say our bench na.
Yes, I've not mentioned follow more Belgium any.
They check out follow ni man.
Oh, mention
follow. We one follow.
Mention follow yi msetu.
Now who say Zakata na Barcelona team go count?
Oh, say what they were doing was that last year time Kotoka so mobium no. No mo keeper be England. So they were calling that keeper as a but you see
no we saw
23.
But there was a chance.
No, but say na teams in any environment now want to count. And you know say this boy moves United if he become United number 1. At least he'll be second choice to Thibaut Courtois directly in the national team. If
I mean just like giving the why no. Yeah. Also can list.
Who's there there was one guy me no feel you know. No England. I'm so free England crown last year for England. And how Thibaut Courtois on debut no neither. Because you see the profile you keep out the Premier League you know. That profile would always give you advantage over keep out the Belgium Pro League you know. But the fact that this guy is coming to United no automatically will push him to second choice behind Thibaut Courtois. Tibuko to have presented the teacher after say coach now on the Kuntakano Efron now he's back to the national team once again.
On a yin and a Kuntoga. I found a coach you in
Ba Oma Pamno, coach
on and one to.
Yeah, Oma Pamno.
Says the number.
And Taffy was also better, was about Kunto better, and he has returned to the national team or Kwako find number 1 sport once again. Mzoto.
Now come at sales.
Yes, sales.
Sales.
Yes.
Not Jamboree.
Yeah.
He also had a very good.
Yeah, very good season. Mzoto. Last season, we make 173 saves. Yes, over the top 20 leagues in the world. He was number 1.
Hey,
with most saves in the top 20 leagues in the world. 173.
Sure.
Na ne adeba kwa ne exceptional how he's able to deal with crossings. And unse one area United keepers now struggle with dealing with crossing. Over Raya was leading with 12.6. Lemens gives you 13.2 in terms of dealing with crossing.
What's the Raya
was 12.6
from crosses.
Yeah, crosses, dealing with it. And then they're 13.2.
To where are they Raya?
Yes, like dealing with crossing, how he's able to deal with
Raya.
We are talking about
in terms of crossing.
On Tiasem.
And that is like to one mark about him because who's an opana, if you say, but some better give up.
So true. Did you just say about Petro? Men can be answer or yeah, that's in the Raya. Nay, a crossing. And I may say, Raya cross air 12.6, how he deal with it. And away the air 13.
And on the passes, so better than Biana receives, so best in the first 20.
Yeah. In that season, there, the ball league top 20 leagues in the world, no, or make it 20 more seasons than any other goalkeeper. Yes, I want no. And you're on the United. Now,
how will you react to bed as some say, be a Belgium or short Papa Vienno? And he saves no yen. I born the out to see. Short no, they are not there. Short there, there's no different shots. Oh, yes, short in your pay. It's just how you are able to deal with it in the year, you know. It's, I think we wait and see. Okay. Sometimes being at number 1, I'm so easy. This guy counts like just how like David Deer came at United, a very young goalkeeper. But if you're able to deal with the pressure, you are good to go. So let's wish him well. They say buying the
and number 2, after buying the
and
number 3.
One guy.
Oh, Zanity. Season we in battle. Ata was number 1 and number 1. And Onana number 2.
Now we have 2 Ata.
And we have 2 Ata there. Ata Bako 2. No, number 3. And we have January, we also baby. And I think it's OT advice, you know, before because Lucia say Emfa. Aha, you know, sanity. But Wisa, and you wish. More on my graphic in the fast. Now, BCCR. You are Wisa. Na brave from so I'm stubborn pound. I'm stubborn pound because I'm looking at how
experts
come on United file so on branding well. Now only the we said there no whoever is a negotiator and say a copy of Copenhagen ko barabaso. Na team say this guy said and then second right. Or third, Wisa is 29 years tomorrow. So you and Wisa is 29 years tomorrow. 3rd September. But they were able to get 55 million from Newcastle United for Yuan Wisa.
Free money.
Newcastle, they started from 25 almost a month. No matter 35 almost a month. Last minute they said we did 55. And I go for Yuan Wisa, who is 29 years tomorrow. And so Unsanka to do for now. And at that age, even though once already no France ni. Even though he's playing for DR Congo, but also France near one on drinking age in there, caution behind in terms of the age, you know. But at that age, you usually don't get that kind of fee for a player at 29. But I'm 55 from Newcastle United.
Aquano almost you know, sporting director and chief negotiator at the same time. He does all the businesses. You're gonna feel girls. Wow. Tough one over here. He has a very impressive.
Is it related to United? Because one of the best negotiators that we had, United. Oh, dear girl, saying.
Okay.
Oh, Ferguson, David Gill.
At least he's a standard in the Premier League in terms of signing him winning. Meaning say the family member they are checking me. Look acquire bruta. Look how yes how he's able to get this money for I think say me also Premier League you know. And then I mean yeah even
I know be an team this I no dey. I signed the 15 million go form captain.
Oh na say Raya omoji from mo kakra.
I'm the 30 million. 30 million.
So let me show me who graphics be. Then I get worried and I understand why most managers in say players if other leagues in England more is for more kakra for them to adapt because but my graphic in the fast the intensity of the various leagues so far you understand why most managers I am because you know but from players so when they are coming from the different leagues especially the intensity in the Premier League compared to the other league to different so gap no what if you look at the table you see say baby a friend is saying England and as a Premier League in the war then compared to the other leagues now especially Bundesliga for me here's the diagram too intensity into I see an average number of high intensity activities and a line of course on average peak sprint velocity. Look at Nina baby a Premier League in war. It's Obasia on them now. It is still there. So corner line I was now still now also. But if you compare to the other leagues, League A no La Liga and Italian Serie A no are almost at par in terms of intensity. I'm say Serie A no also ka crazy. And I say La Liga ni epe. And ka crazy say League A no. And the Bundesliga in all form. It seems so here players that are coming from the Bundesliga. Our Premier League, you know, most of them I don't hear time kakra. Because the Bundesliga no are more of skill no more than running. You look at Obedi say Florian Wirtz. Say or but you see as a very good player. But they are using the American to bully him and winning balls for him. And just on yard, such a player will need time to adapt to the intensity of the Premier League. Then he's good to go. And I understand why most managers give those excuses. Why are they giving these excuses? But from this diagram, I think the Premier League is a different a league on its own. That you don't need to be only a good player to survive in the Premier League. You are a winner. What do you call La Liga more in terms of the La Liga? No say any. Say no, and you more. I should be a bona. If you person we are on a Brian combination no, and more of pa they are going. But La Liga are more of pass and yet more of America. So recently, my say rush for 2 games. No say almost I say and that complaint is I say he still have the mentality of the but in the La Liga they want to build up like slowly. Pass, prepare bono. Okay. Because the Premier League is more of more than the technique, you know.
And to play a bum for Fra, I 50-50.
Yes.
Okay. You know. The new Thibaut Courtois. Ozaki to Bami or Honra. And Obekano once I'm training. And on me so. Need the amount one new Thibaut Courtois. And you new Thibaut Courtois.
If you see who na see acting if you have will be to play free version. See boy John League they go to play when you there. Me boy. Play na club no so go to ni free. Belgium League na that woni nyina ye hype ni nyina no. Afie twem so ni nimbo league ni. Jashari. Abdon Jashari, yes. There's one in Bobo. Na be John League there. It's a pen drive way.
Obia I mean time on
also they are so to.
Hey, na we no host program. Me cast on
Sembo.
No, he was only like me say.
But o mention say league no bono for me.
That man kasa.
Okay,
na all high pro do. Ana me say, nya botre.
The best player in the league in the high. But goalkeeper no one league in him. You saw a table court.
A new.
The new table court.
There's only pass a class in table court.
And I remember the video be actual. No matter Manchester for expert. Don't worry. When you production come Bibia uncle so come na the Belgium Onana. Every Premier League in MT. The two. Say makajo say ball no. Enye yinkwa o tikotena na hwebi. So tell me chance. Kotena na hwebi ntu de. Ye bedru.
Onya asem bia.
Ade Liverpool for ye no. Oh so
ye ne ya na.
Oh enche bia. Enjaman for nye ready. Na omo prepare omo self for the Belgium Onana. E baba yi ni sisi ama man for it. You to they say there it looks like top leagues ni nyina no. Transfer window na close. Ura spinner. Kamia say 3 matches are omaboni so far in the Spanish La Liga no. I say Club Defense Barcelona. Yes. Amanfo hu ni so mo the favorite to retain their La Liga title in the last season. Something very difficult recently when it comes to the Spanish La Liga. Meaning when your opportunity to watch out. La Liga about one league to two. It's not like the recent Premier League, which was being dominated by one club, Manchester City. Oja to so no, nyame enim no kroni, den pa. Enti ama Barcelona league no mo beji ato so, ama fo so beji ato so no. Ebi wo doubt kakra because sana La Liga na be and the last club to La Liga and said defend the Barcelona for we. Even before Barcelona be not the last club to Waji League and said defend the BM was Real Madrid. It takes a lot to win the La Liga, not the full season what me I said defend it. So La Liga transfer market now. One club to clearly now one problem last season based on their standard and the person more achieve. But want me strengthen here at Barcelona. But here idea ba could be anytime Barcelona best start season bia to oman strengthen omo team no omo need aso the La Masia tell the La Masia will do magic into her after say Bartomeu said the finances of the club the last 3 seasons benefit Barcelona from La Masia no. I'm not sure say even in the history of the club to Omo rely so much on La Masia. Yes, a do stage be a place where pass it through. Zabini Iniesta money line o Messi muna ebo mudino because time no moba no. Na yese be a Barcelona wa him. But players o mo develop o mo La Liga nimu. Then they more chance. But they had exceptional players at those positions and players ibo. Obi to say Iniesta. Or start here over Mzutu. Iniesta was a sub. Javi he had opportunity to play in the olden day Barcelona before Sana Rai Kadibe take over. Was integral part of the team. Then Pep Guardiola one of the key players in the team. Even when Lionel Messi was coming up, young creative space man Lionel Messi. But they already had Ronaldinho. But they were planning life after Ronaldinho. Tiemfa Messi, bra. But this time around, they secured the 2 players, which any normal of Barcelona. They rely a lot on the La Masia. Me share almost signing some, especially Marcus Rashford, due to a better chance and afa. It's my Barcelona team no competing for the La Liga, Champions League, which last is no more semi-final. A Copa del Rey bibano. It makes it quite difficult. One way a bedroom point be no, and so much sacrifice competitions nibi. And already this year, yes, Zoto, they have the mentality to maintain the La Liga trophy, but the squad size and the quality of the Barcelona team over players on winning in Ana, there are question marks for Barcelona to retain the Spanish La Liga. Real Madrid so on the other side, Zoto. Transfer window now gidi, but almost fixing areas be recently what Real Madrid and a problem momo, and almost fixing areas be a coach in the pay. Okay, ball playing centre back. Why need here no? Dean Hoyson. They went in for a left back. Omako from Stantuano. So what should Real Madrid the right side of Real Madrid attack recently, almost between Fede Valverde and Rodrigo. And the bonus players no more pretty from the right side now are mostly left-footed players who can cut in normal good delivery. And Omakofa Mastantuano from the Argentine League Apertura Edenaba. Eti at least almost one problem is there, but how do you want Real Madrid to play? Alonso a possessive coach. This Real Madrid midfield, any possessive midfield, me containing games against sides to determine how to possess the ball and also raising your makaka. Then Villarreal, Makase, the signing of Thomas Partey, where the second half come you be a Wabebiana, will increase the level of the team, especially in the middle of the pitch. It's a Villarreal team to Makase a team to watch. Last season they were closer to the top 4, but this season more like a teamer or more prepared to enter the La Liga top 4. And let's come out because some year a lot of signings. Also, Master some team numpa, and they Omakofa Ruggieri from Atlanta to play at the left side of their defense. We you know in China, even in their midfield, Omakofa Johnny Cardoso from Real Betis Edenaba, Omakofa Bayana from Villarreal Omodenaba, and Omakofa in the attack aside of more Griezmann and Julian Alvarez, Omakofa Raspadori from the Italian Serie A, Napoli, Edinburgh. A lot of signings, about 10-11 players. It's almost 3 games no mabono. Results are convincing. But when you make a lot of changes, and you have quick results, it's a Let's Go Madrid. It will take time. And send Diego Simeone to the team net me agile no master results. It's La Liga no. So can you na boma? It looks like a season from nowhere. Both the Deportivo Abeji League. From nowhere, we say be a Valencia Babaji League. Yes, Madrid and Barcelona are favorite to win the La Liga, but me ye the underdogs nim film. A bit me be seasoner. You be a Deportivo type of a team, a Valencia type of a team. It be an over cause surprise. And Macasa Sadiano, Ejina, a Villarreal for so this season the Spanish La Liga. Liverpool for 7 Mizutu will be a Kemi. Now, one thing about Liverpool is a Zutomo Plani, or so time could do and way in America. If there is one club getting their sporting decisions right recently, a club against Liverpool. Shakwa Mofasu 2 players. Hardly, and I'm to both Liverpool 2 player no more than a be feeling recently. Eti Saudi any day, Zoto, or my master or Sadian. Obibabu says, why will Liverpool spend that £125 million on the shark after say Omakoto Ekitiki from the German Bundesliga? Assembling church any Liverpool a productive goal scorer to replace Mo Salah. I want to say Salah no. I swear by 2 years time, so to Salah never jego. 2. Way a season never kwa Cup of Nation. Ye ko yanim no. Omontimi fo mu go hye nyina nkwohye Salah nsem. Se Mo Salah je da bia na behye gu amaye. It finding a replacement for Mo Salah in the future. Any animanimu ya no because Salah age no. Yenko po obi obetimi guarantee goals e de amaye. Eno na akofa isha kase media ba. Obi say na makoto Ekitiki ada na mosa akofa isha. My real Liverpool team last season no. They had Jota. Awanya ne baby ko enya Darwin Nunes. Even at some point next 2 players omo do motna bench. And Liverpool had 2 central attackers. Omo mi onu nyina ni ho until they need to find replacement. Ma menche wade bi so you heard the career of some of the great strikers. Thierry Henry, I'm an example. Once Henry starting a career at a point, omo developing Henry year pano. No more developing from the wings. Ada young and son obe master as a proper center forward. Luis Suarez, the story is same. Started from the wings and later on the neighbor shame Fifi. Fernando Torres same. It's Liverpool. Yes, minim say bedroom stage they will start playing 4-4-2. In the 4-4-2 they will go with 2 straight attackers. But today yempo Ekitiki no mo kofa ne ba mi to o mo be develop no to say do mo develop Thierry Henry no. And they will use Isaac. Say Jesala adwuma ne bi ye kakra na fa goals man and asem no kure wo mo say Haaland is a goal machine. But when you talk about an all-round center forward, Zoto, ohia so be pass ya man. Ono atimi hye goal no. E wa bro no aye adwuma na man ho in the Premier League. The best all-round center forward is Shaq in the last 2 seasons. Hala mo de, wa yesa ka ne Petru. One support me nko. But your driver bu wo ni Petru quote me free. Enu ni Shaq. Yes, you can talk about the money. But Liverpool are a world-class striker. And they put fear in a lot of teams. Even at Newcastle, no share was some of the famous stadiums in the English Premier League. So last season, no share one share was Emirates. One share was Stamford Bridge. One share was Old Trafford. One share was Anfield. These are stadiums. I say, you play now with me, Raho. Not the day across was stadium, so to me, Shegua. Especially when you are a center forwarder. Hey, and yasam ketwa. It's the Liverpool nyano. Woto class be enjoy be maybe a chum. I feel Liverpool so enjoy mo dey. So what's why Liverpool club na pa. Enya club am zoto. O man dey create omo stars. Omo share da koto superstars. E di free baby no do omo ba. But it looks like time here e wo mu dey. Omo start omo yes ade no. E ba jo Belgium Bonana mo fan to screen so.
Na Chelsea for ne say boy be 19-20 years. So friend Mike Pendes
here.
Or a Chelsea, Loney or Strasbourg.
Yeah.
He has always been in the national team, even at age 19-20. So the excuse say winning in the year. Was it Mike Pendes no? On the best goalkeeper Akola Obasoha. Sano no ka Chelsea for na the buy but we na lucky to the also.
Set me to a development stage.
Yeah.
Ayana mem pese ebia koto keeper bi say no na supporters be started the pressure to
video ni ana
any mistakes a part of how players will develop ntimizo to ba ku ni how na ya pass bo na mana odi a chewo ho na bo na koto net no
we dey so bi ayi bi
na saves no bi anya bi
them the mistake back bi there
no not to say semizo to not to say
my way keeper no. Okay,
awawi amencha ade ba ko aside e hwenyina only one of his weakness
so no 1920
about we cry no mezoto if I'm right no was that Belgium national team game down
we
yes
on first at U19
yeah and I'm saying when I'm here U19 or U20 when I'm oh no the potential is there one thing is say the potential is there but Manchester supporters if I show team say they are not buying Emiliano Martinez from Aston Villa I already know Mr. Toye establish a world-class goalkeeper
but then you know question one of the most saves in Europe or the Premier League
so to win in Madia ba kubia na sometimes no problem so do say na corner so no save do say say boy na e hwe last year no aye nyina hwe bi no so goalkeeper bi ye save in the club change do na room Manchester City akoto no media statistics na abo so be convince me say bia we ye save change do na room whereby we are crucial saves so saves we work out ho kra aye nwa but what I'm trying to say is say when Uto goalkeeper at that young age mistakes are a part of the development. Okay. One thing Manchester United fans entimi emmene ye ne say obi ba ne no ye mistake ba ko mienu miensa no mo ba mabu won ho
say ade o mo ka kire o mo no
say
there's a key to bekan and ya na mo
no ba mabu eti enyoma wo hweli say see on your screen no so ade ba ko so a
ba so ka so ye Onana also dey o ka so dey
Belgium Onana
so and there
na nye de Onana ye ya mo di Onana ye ni so nye de Onana ye o mo ye na ye bi ni and Onana e ba no profile Onana de ba ye no e wo switching we o so te be jana say eti omunya abotre mo fa pressure go to because omunya Manchester City o magoto Donnarumma so te be jana say o magoto Donnarumma ade na na keeper na abo shot achi bo akoto na to say am
keeper
and one area
to keeper achi bo na bono ono I save no you and a bono akosha
on say Manchester keepers
ba ye dey afa ma ye o de na ye ono so de na fa
onse boya opie onse boya opie na ba say keep me criticize it asa on bese be che no say mistakes are part of the game
no so be you develop na do room ya wo kan no ase last is mistake na do room anya
okay yo me da say yentu aso na 11-19 ye bole pepa na ye ba beto aso Roasters Roofing mesraw woninam site biara twese ya twero edana ye boso ya twero gua no Roasters Roofing na enya bibia ne nyina ne se won chance ya wodi adwuma no papa sesi edi asamde no ene se wasete woniem aso ene wasabo modern ma we enjoy 25% discount and into modern say aluminium kwa na san chance ne fence alozinc na pese de board an so a fra womo ebra wate so 25% wose ni nyina no se sidi no apeke $1 no ya chine gina ho nationwide o fra ba bia no a 0501 453 869 0544 338 042 no wanya Roasters Roofing amanyama akoyie ed amount Christian Service University mesewo ye na mayase bokokra mentu aso a enkra no beko ni amon promotion na to office wa na wunya bi we weekend abetimi akọ full one apeso onya akonya na ode kwa obetimi akọ September bosume no ya wuram ti se de ko for shase ye undergraduate and postgraduate programs no omu ye bi ewo maso ye mo musua MA event management no afi ba akopẹ obetu ani tawu no obawie MSc digital marketing and supply chain management afi ba akopẹ obawie no akoja graduation na no so woko nanim MSc corporate planning and governance and 1 year BSc cyber security and no 4 years be ye no be diploma in business studies ya no aka baby abeda de affordable eda form nyina echi no yes scholarship opportunities no akonya no eta ho ede ema wo mu a omo peso mu ebomoten etumi epa ho enomo ye food bank program ho enomo na ebrokona mu so no enyama etumi ekoso yie ede ama wo a obomoten na fei watumi akọ ntentanfidie no eso ebra wo kọ ntentanfidie no so no na jese eye odeno kwada so near Santa 100 meters off Star Junction Kumasi Obwasi Road Asam and a making excellence with integrity by calling 0246 275 375 0246 275 375 and no any number over to me afre amanyama kosuye ediama wo mese ka chako 2 person ya kan wasma kaka no menko agina nsa no abuya ni nyina no se bo adwuma papa intense so benya bidie with combination ye dia somudro ade aka ho asesa kama ya to bi ba no enko school to bi atufia wonomo anopane anwumre make sure some twemose a ka chako 2 place food and drug stamp no etim ase ni nyina no se Samara company agia tumusa first no a nyenya bidie ne body tre twiese no yesi ampro de biara da sa abena na mfre no abadwumbre no enai eno no mde abehye na nan ama obi bia na fie bia no ebi ekomu eno ntebi kobudia no aka say 0246 864 798 0501 454 462 Cal Chaco 2 press a number na mede ama wo no mu amope atumpan insecticide spray atumpan insecticide spray medical catcho say ekum ntontom bubruja ekum sonkonsio bubruja ntefre krade wontimi envencha na nwanwa no omo ha adwini ye pade bia nkonkonsafo no mutie de wudie wodem ho no mo ni nyina no bomode na splash omo free dem ho no mo o spray wie no ebeja ho nkahwam edem ho beye hwehwam obadwene ho awontias na de na mede ye ni nyina no ene se make sure see de lavender lemon edifra ni ede ye enu nti 15 minutes time ya bawura dem ho bra we spray kunkum wana wie no kata bia encho ope 400 ml 750 ml obetimi ato na ho de no edansonko eche enkae no a yenim no komase de ye sokoban akraye podcast ACP takwadi hakuna matata 0553 022674 0553 082674 0553 082607 bibini to maplas o ma droni din yo des ana me kana o kaka bidima chia o san so betra o so me kan ya petumri ka ko be to na fa betu gastric ulcer na se diodona esophageal ulcer peptic ulcer stomach gas indigestion abusuyi mesia di heavy kakra no pa no ansa no wani maduro no o system no strong wa nkoto kakra bi achi na afia hoto na ba na ulcer na ya tutu anu bebrebe no ya jasa de na ya tutu anu nyina anu nti bowura asta de Debuta Pharmacy, as a hop, who turn bed Dumua, promise about our ha, one canon, or Kashi, Debuta Pharmacy, and a shahono, call 4 to be 2 on us, and I say 0558 055894. 0541 337 816. No one be new Toma Plus. To me Ato Franco Trading Enterprise was a bro. Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, Smart TV, Franco Trading, the air conditioner, board yepa washing machines no a year juma blenders, generator, CCTV camera and function no a monitor video anytime, anywhere. Me can say na me can say first no kwade 91 year best 20%. Say dear why times 2. A 40% discount off. Go say, what was your tournament? The beauty of qua with a modern natural bona no digit first, no, natural the watcher new price, no, Nabons water so, and now one test so, you're quite Jabba Joel, Chalangu shop, a doom old Macon, Cofor Clinic, New Kayetia, Honano, as some day a Chagukwa, so 40% discount. 0245 316 969. 0560684147. No one Franco you may be at me atoto. A dini dear will be a border say Jacob Columberg Company Limited. Jacob Columberg Company Limited. Oh no, and what there some day and nam was it there be one ho and Master said dear. De bia no akotua 2 years na so 3 years na so 4 years obetuni na so efie nso ka wo bo no ho pa no ade aka wo hanse de light be wura ho e de ama wo ono afa to no ho so se wono be ko site ho akọ estimate e de ama wo obepa no aka cho so fa kakra sei eto ase me wo ye ni na e de ama wo de aka no na wotwe bosume twetwa kakra na ofie no ayewa ofie nyo no na ebe ni fie no de nyame de dum no ano no wo kwa e house and hole wiring PVC pipe fitting electrical for service installation, fire alarm system, body amount, pro working, gate automatic motor installation, air conditioning installation. Mercy, we fear no crano, your two for somewhere yes in a goo asiano. I had that would the diagram padacope, a jar to fear ho, CCID friend on. I was 0536 006 441 0245 718 958.
I got him and say,
I would academy and sign.
Okay, and my name come over in you. Was a nan on the legal rep of Rene Heading, the Rene Heading, na David Winnie about Hearts of Folk and what FIFA said, and all of that. And in command an update whether the latest about that situation. So, hi David, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay. Hope everything is fine this morning.
Yes,
right.
Everything is fine.
So let me quickly find out from you. Has there been any fresh communication from Hearts of Folk to your end? I mean, relative to the settlement of the debt of how much they owe your Mr. Rene Heading. Have you heard from them?
I've heard from the Hearts of Oak financial director, I think a lady called Afua. She texted me, sent me a text to ask if Rennie would be open to a settlement whereby the club pays over a period, I think, of a year. But that's as far as it went. It didn't go any further. Rennie is not prepared to do that because we asked the club, we asked Hearts of Oak about this over a year ago before we went to FIFA, and at that point the club weren't interested in some kind of settlement. So now that we have a decision from FIFA, the club is suddenly interested in some form of settlement. And also, if we had to agree to this settlement or some form of payment plan, we need to notify FIFA of this. And it would, as far as we're concerned, myself and Rennie, it would unravel FIFA's decision. And I think that's what Hearts of Oak are wanting. And the decision wouldn't stand anymore. So Rennie is not prepared to go down that road.
Okay. So this is an answer. This is what you told the one who called you. And did she come back for any other suggestion, or that was the end of the conversation?
Yeah. There was nothing further. I haven't heard anything further from Hearts of Oak since that.
Okay, so they managed to register a lot of players at the end of the season. Just before the season began. So one would say that they are a bit comfortable now. What is the next line of action? What are you guys going to do now?
Yeah, frankly, as far as I'm concerned and Rennie's concerned, Hearts of Oak have been very deceitful in all of this. They knew this was coming, so they registered, I don't know, that many players in order to avoid this transfer ban. This ban is now in place for the next year. They can't sign anyone national or internationally for 3 transfer windows. In the meantime, if Hearts of Oak don't pay, we are potentially going to go to Rennie's home country, the Netherlands, Holland, and get an order from the court and that contains FIFA's decision, and we'll take this to the courts in Ghana to have them enforce it against Accra. By that I mean that if they don't pay, we'll close the club down. And similarly, if Hearts of Oak don't pay the money after the 3 or within the 3 transfer deadline window, I'll go back to FIFA and ask them to close the club down. That's the next potential step they can take.
I think that's what confuses a lot of people. Is there anything like that in law? The capacity to close down a club because they owe a former technical director. I mean, is that found in the FIFA statutes? Is that legal? Is that lawful?
Sorry, I didn't quite understand what you
No,
were
I
saying.
wanted to find out when you say you ask FIFA to close the club down because they owe a former technical director. Would FIFA say they are closing the club down because they've not paid a technical director?
I mean, ultimately, FIFA, there's 2 strands to this. There's the legal side and there's a regulatory side. FIFA is the governing body of world football, and if any club, any member club of FIFA, which Hearts of Oak are, if any member club of FIFA's organisation do not comply with FIFA's rules and regulations or orders or decisions, FIFA can then say, okay, that's fine, but you cannot play in any of our competitions. Okay. That's supported by FIFA. And the league that Hearts of Oak play in is a league that FIFA recognises. And they can say, you're not playing in it. You're not playing in any league that we support. So that, in effect, means that the club cannot play in any league in Ghana. So it has to close down. It's as simple as that. Or you could relegate the club to the bottom league in Ghana or another league in Ghana.
Okay.
But it's up to Hearts of Oak. They don't need to go down this road. They've deliberately led Rennie, I think.
Okay. So at the moment, you're only expecting a full payment from Hearts of Oak. And how is Rennie taking all these? How is he responding? How is he reacting to all these? What is going on? How is he feeling now?
To be honest, he's very, very upset. Rennie entered into the contract with Hearts of Oak in good faith. He was prepared to make a life in Ghana. His partner is from Ghana. So he's very upset by all of this, and he feels that he's done absolutely nothing wrong. He did his best when he was at the club. The club didn't tell him that anything was wrong. They didn't say or didn't write to him to say that you've not performed. It's nothing. They just had a meeting with him one day to say, you need to resign and you're leaving. And it was only about 6 or 7 months into a 3-year contract. So Rennie is struggling to come to terms with this decision, and the fact that Hearts of Oak, it would appear, have the money to pay him because they've now registered, well, I think 7 or 8, more than me, new players. So they have the money, but they just won't pay Rennie Hiddink any money, which is very deceitful.
Okay. Well, David, let's end this one here and hope that probably something good comes from Hearts of Oak to put an end to all these and potential consequences of not paying. Thanks for your time, David.
Yes, thank you. Thanks very much. I hope so. I hope it ends happily for all parties, yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right. That's the anyway. That's the anyway. Where am I, Anaze?
Usane say. Now, what he has of Fonka. Also, financial administrator, if we are a friend, saying omonko terms of payment. Na common spreading from on kakaka, no so there be on a client in a day. Say, ye bam, food in now with the better wa. Emfa. Until free honor on taining cabin. Na Ubusan me far areas near and Ubusan so. No ma go through this process in the buy in and what is a house of folk are registered players and Melcus registration or so. A dear house of why any day. It is a ubia or the Nasama court na call 2 the assem. Na omu court no on fa court na nyahwe no de court na nim yedai etwitwi fam na one ne client isa na mo my imagine so mutu ni say omu court to Holland na handing
possible court
Holland na handing no free no makwa akwaji ruling wo ho no mo de abaga na ha de abrega na court say house of folk team no kwa no so omu obibi kwa team ni si begu no si de abide ne sabetu so Phantom Japade nyina so. What's it?
Japade be a pobi man on beko.
Oh, na say has secretary wait more than says can no work no. Yeah. Wait more than says can. Na ono there that is the next step. Say no my imagine some bed omo be tiki. Na omo tiki wi susu a said o maka no on be ne pepepe no ma make sure say isan say has ofu kan fa ni die ama eye FIFA omo ruling no omo de buy no. Omo be make sure say nyesika ni nyina ekwan bi omo so be fa so ama ha so asofa bia no omo be fa so ama class folks so etimi asofa nti asem na se kesi wu ma no
na me say busan say na obi do ka o si ye nyini tim mfirim
ai so o say hono ka say o say mra wo ho nti say osu do obi kan che say de open na say wo ye
na has are 2 players just
omuska eno my omaje so mo be so be mutua nti omo so be fa kwan a ida so mo sa be kan musika ana say de omusi bre no has bebe na de haboni no hinding pa ne say na kodo nko ha no wo
ni refree ya
Diana
of listen the bofu papa no bofu pa na de amabufu no pa ye mo no kan say ni yere Ghana ni
na so o na koma so nya bi akoma
ni yere Ghana ni enti nka obi be dini a
no ka no na nko so no so de na ni hwe
say Ghana ni
say o yi krom vo tim uzi enwu no o za ko no so de na ni eto sa
so fe say e de na obi a oba no me yere Ghana ni
okay
na Ghana fo mo na modi say e di me
okay
e na ye broni ni ya no
all right tino we na fe ye
ni na abasi aba na onyi no
kwa no pe manso kwa no we na
Makibel School Ghana Makibel School Ghana was a modern Nababusa Mansia West District one more 100% BEC record no and that's the also cranny try and shall see every baby and every baby Nina Sacrano tablet tobacco now fee when online classes near year Wilson your Google Classroom activated your web application skills near year developing critical thinking sounds and problem solving using technology creativity and technical knowledge skill Nina no yet the same quarantine Tinkwana Bia Amo Elsie, Edinia, Makibel School Ghana, Macau say crèche, nursery, kindergarten, primary JHS, page number 2 of Kumasi Opuasu Road, 0246 266 555, 0246 266 555, 0533 650 663. Not just a Nyama Kuyi, Eba phones and accessories. Eba phones and accessories. Wama iPhone cry mre. Hey, maybe a jamu. Uba tu susia to na do dibe dwane e de dwane ni nyina ne same tu susu akopa iPhone to wo se na de ja sasu no to se sia kwa no ka sei ukra 8 na Ghana e shobotom ubetimanya iPhone SR kwa ne ye kakra na ka wa chi no betua no bosome anana watwe bi atotua eno 40% ne de wunya tua to ho a de ka no eyen kakra obu ho waseme de montebe na watwe bi ana mentua ne ntem obi se bosome montebe bam ni nyina no ono be yen hyehye unhia awo bia unhia garanta do hia ye Ghana card wo kono na atu ho future ho phone no on de bachro no no wa ye ho hyehye ni nyina kama na abusua wodi so na jese Ghana Yefradumu kwadumu senye kumase nko anu a wonam nkan a eye circle inside American Mall Circle Mall Block 21 shop Block A, Shop 21, Circuit TikTok Lane. I just send modern photos. 0200 689 170 0200 689 175. Nwanya eba phones and accessories. And ye would iPhone ko fie akofreze amaze say the Ghana no konfiru ono o tumrikaba sansa wonso eye obi ni nyina no Pepsodent cavity filter toothpaste me kakra na just and me ha me ho enche ni nyasa Ghana Dental was it the stamp no ye the tuma say food and dashboard ajatum 25 years in ye ogusote so baby an wodi ahim ni nyina no and it's a fluoride microcalcium ingredients o de abaya somudro e de ye apostle papa ni ntino Ghana fo to oguso fie bia no ebi wom anopane anwumre twitwo se Pepsodent every smile matters power specialist herba hospital here control do ya de huna no de mirika bubu egu ho ni nyina se hepatitis fatty liver prostate ulcer fibroid kidney stone SK ye de aba e de liver ke de aba jirika jiri herba mesa and capsules de imema nko a aduro eno no modern fresh 0244 544 222 02003838 31 Lover Group of Company and ye Promotobra and ye Korami so dofonsa chicken noodles na first na come to no 160 Ghana no was it promo ninti 55 Ghana see ya make say assorted fried rice no na ka 210 no ye tenye 99.3 100 Ghana empo sanso na mo pe assorted jollof no na ka 210 emprempren 99 Ghana na just no nsukra no 100 Ghana toasted chicken 180 na come to first no yes see at 75 Ghana tenye say the local dishes no kwa be ka ho fufuo banku ni wache ye de ka ho ye Kumasi Ridge Shell filling station one ma report ye JP filling station bom so ya Hensan Estate Road wo cross from adjacent Sika FM patase block house and also hono wo Ademra Petroland filling station tana so wo near Potapanyan no na ben and Angraga Junction opposite of Rukon police station Kenya say Garden City University 0596 922 066 0596 922 066 boss player
and we there here
and no Uptown Foods and I come from Lover Group of Company
of order
menyangura hoda momodie ba ko hye me kona ho wotana so nti ene mefa ho
on the wife
oh yes nanka yakogigi adem concentrate so abade ya so ya di ho jimbi
okay
Judy
thank you this is the shark intino we
boss I buy deputy
I'm for the shark my mpo na mo ye go say no aba ba for enkoy
intino we dey say rain ne na yi ni de ndie omo interview no I can
asem na ha dwuno obi mra mu meka ho
on say
panyin bi interview no we di GF ntimi nya ho we
da bi say GF o ma yo mu de awi
no like GF interview ni Sebia.
Yeah,
sometimes no. As of is a issue of sika or CCA na dia. Let us pay. Said about sika be 1 million bi ho. Any other na emfe bi ntete.
But when say he's accusing us of being parsimonious.
Then parsimonious. Lawyer crazy deceitful. What's it parsimonious? Hey, parsimonious as end.
Osis can be a hobom person betua.
And as Udu Bicana will be done betua. And a parsimonium.
Not indirected, but as has a stingy.
Pass a was as young anyway. I have
as a house who has been stingy.
Senior teacher, you guys will say.
Oh, it can be a home, but a Trimodeni Bonice Pepe. Aha. So, aha.
Parsimonious.
I think say Abbas no more. Everyone has some kana. Who's no. But in the time, Partey joins Black Stars for the Chad game as his case in UK adjourns to September 15th. It is Wababidu. On said na moko court no.
Debut. No second. Omga say no because Tuesday after and 15th in the whole.
And 15th
the Tuesday after. Okay, but some of our friend you be no. Henry be no say Ombobo only we 2 days and that game is on the 13th. And it means on the 15th no other those have normal postponing.
But there's been an adjournment. Intino. Or said the say
so that was what party said.
It's go na 2 days after no any ebe any chat game.
So what I say.
And not 2 days near after court. After court. Oh, now can say March the we are in 2 days.
2 days.
We are in 2 days near boy.
The normally near date man.
Yeah, normally near 8.
On the 8th.
Okay. So it make 2 matches na nafi watimi akonti say there. Watimi aba be kan yansa kama just.
Let's all ba hunting here omo ye no sana.
I say obesum.
Okay.
Obesum nti say omo no ye nti no. Na ye say nti so far so good. I don't have any issues with my technical team, but we have to beef up the team. I need a video analyst. That is what I need most now. Coach Karim Zito.
Okay.
Can the technical team send a city in the car? Yeah. Assembly anyhow. Name no. On your video analyst bekan na video on say bibi ashe
Karim Zito.
And I just say I come and so
this is all way. This is all more prepared for the season.
I say Omokobo Super Cup number. She said I can say
the team is training and it's almost a break.
I'm saying number started training. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm saying number started training. They are kind of preparing for the league and then Confederations Cup. And on the time I'm ready to know my yenye we ni.
All right. Oh, kakra. Na so ya there. Kakra senior 1 minute bi na asewa na oba ntem na. Why ya na me famu de nu romansa na akwa ha.
Yo me de asedanam de mamu. Inkunim de baaye.
Oh, there.
Chairman Sulabato. Na fi ye nyina de nkabumu. Say supporters front no ye pen kabum because supporters front no nya nkabumu a eno na de nkunimdie eba ma kotoko team no because say no o hwe nkabumu a ye di free Kumasi adu baabi ani a o hwe a ye ne ye nkrofo nyina omo toma ye ne omo anto ama ye opposition ya yifo no ne minua no mo wi ye nyina ya kabum fefe na so omo wi de omo awe enso ye ne omo nyina kabum fefe ya ayibia na ye ntam ya sisi ye pen kabumu no strong one na ye de afisi Africa no ne new season e be sha na de ba ko ha me ne se wajibo ayi manager hasefo asem no sabi obakwase anu ose de me yonko ni enime in fact alaja can be the tempia wutie ye we kra e kase wo tie bibia yes onko ne yeura fede entrance na on pescan bio no mu nkotua maye because anhwe yi a ade yes asem ayi ba na franket su yɛn pɛsɛ de asɛmbɔni bia bɛba because asɛm na wɔn te ho a yɛyɛ ne saa no wɔn te hɔ na agye bum ne yɛbɛte
ɛbɛsɛ kama ba ne maame die ni
ɛdeɛ ni bi
odi agorɔ no afa ne maame
nyabe wa na fa na ɔde na ku yɛsrɛ wɔ alaja
di mama yɛ kan wa sɛ nyame adoma Saturday Friday Saturday busy ɛma ha so foko abusua no
adede na asi
Friday si yɛ bɔ homo yɛ ni yɛ bɔ yi
democracy
o start bi de kɔ America
we dey USTC ne die be kira kra nkrofo ya da roma USTC odo fi odo kɔ aboko bi na odo fi no odo kɔ pantan odo fi pantan na odo akɔ dodoa odo fi dodoa na odo aba beria
domi platu
odo na namosa na odo aba achimota last you know odo aba fasake no say baby na Tahiri Square ye no akra na so say ya na the demonstration bi aba so mo
your passport
na be no passport na domo hu kofu ya da roma
adede ti awe na nkɔ America
na bia na kofu ma ye be na wi asa ko
Nanka defending champion will be a watch cup. That be no way.
And I be we circling him House of Folk supporters Saturday. Yes, I have to It said
Aban Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
But man is online.
That be Tom Prent.
Okay.
That's it. System bia na jami and the network and nya na ise bia we net on print we come to create so sama ko print
okay
je asem bia ni akiri to bia
now on can be fa e kan ho na fe ya go be do
kan dey say if ya di ka ya kan sometimes na man for bia as ya kan negative se due nya we be wo no mpani for si itu ase itu ase die ya kan ti yenim bia nya enwa timpa ya ne bo se e kan ba
njabare ntoma ho Saturday no omo they say and you be an qualifier. Come with these cars, you will be to be. To be, said it to Tomabacco. So bad. You receive
the first. The first piano, that is a issue camp.
But over the end, the first now we knew.
First now we knew, but we're the first baby.
Okay. Ego is over.
Interesting stories. Mesha Coach Karim Zito trying to beef up the technical team, no. To necessary. Say, share Premier League and even some African teams in them to say, one more bar now coach in the better bench. Now share Nipa a Kahwa, what you say. Yeah, Hano, ye dear gropa, one more testance mu.
What's come to Chomuko?
And as I've grown up in ye. Oh, I've grown up and we've been here. No too, and we've been here. And I crewman can bet me and be on part-time basis to support. Till so do the level of a full-time. For instance, players to choir at the annual bid before matches. What's the dear crewman at dear back where Tiberias Empire no, and could dear for me, and man and papa especially African matches. So as a senka by now on the clubs near Africano. Our person called home, there was Sanch in Guaquem. Because normally I'm quiet near the animal. But yeah, if you have a dietitian, obey me say okay, ebi assume
prepare.
We do we are we never one or be our checking the blood sample no so on your mobile who the kind of food that nipa need ebet me abuan. And you be an e kobobo so on like soup e kobobo. And you be an say odi king, and you be an say odi mo. But he ni be. We talk about psychologists, we talk about video analysts and performance analysts. All these things are necessary in the game. And to say Coach Karim Zito and the bench say a coach Nangasa Hamza and a Prince Ousu. Then Amos Frimpong support to us, team manager. Asa, if you are looking at technical people, any be a joba. Apart from that, we two technical people and also. By a club like Asante Kodoko, saying Kenya Pabe Minumi and Sebit stance. Among best scout Yama Kotoko against the kind of opponent on any our new data be break Coach Karim Zito for him to take informed decisions ahead of the game. They be analyzing Kotoko videos. What went wrong from the training plan. Say coach in a say this is my training plan. Enti why training plan at all and whether the players score food no so to deliver or not. These are all necessary things that is very, very important in the game. But as you cool man, yeah, head coach, near far assistant, who is here. But me too be a born edun. Me too blasters we. Maybe blasters we are be. Ubo hunko for a bench.
Okay. What do you? Well, I mean, yeah, what do you stand to gain from this interview, if I may ask? Because they just want to make the team unpopular to the fans. Unnecessary interview. No one can force us to pay the money. So, I'm interested. It's as simple as that. Okay, there be you must be joking. How can you close Hearts of Oak down? And on and on. That's a discussion from them. They say when I'm interview sometimes we don't read the messages. Some of the messages should also make sense to us. And yes, we can also force us to read if you. This is the kind of comment you come. Yes, but me too.
You can force them to pay. What China or Cadia open? Do you know what the team how they are feeling now? Now what they say nobody can force you to pay. So when they travel, so you come. January, you know, when say how the team will fail. Now they what in China would go on. So football, I'm say when say any now no metie didi drama na all kase ne taken ne on no bia video analyst afi the bi otere nchen
kotoko ni video analyst da na say
no and ogum no more two guys bi
and you sacked
omunya no kotoko omunya akoye but say omuni bi o na if you are a team and again I see a lot of this I say the more about matters a lot of disorganized technical team. And it's a woman saying that team is I say, come on, Tom Mudichini. Some of the things that you both Zito, Hamza, and Fencing, Prince. What is a Jones and I say, Mudichini? I say, they are not organized. So it was Zito is looking for more guys to help. There's almost structure in ye.
Okay.
No one say at when head coach in the sorry who information mean about me saying that team when I say now you second half no get the latter part of the game no come on but capture me saying
no more
I say so it is good to get more men to help because sometimes football now it goes beyond just head coach and assistant coach. Sometimes you need someone who to computer. But every try me say game no and technical and from there because someone should read the game and be communicating to coach say coach no this how all ball
the coach is on call an assistant for depend on the situation.
Yes.
Now ordination ko tie we say
two guys at the computer air monitor.
Na I bet my laptop and every na dey you can do it.
Teams be or tablet be on the bar bench.
Okay.
Live feed no.
Media ma be chim no or the bench will be.
So live feed ni bi. Because eso no you know they put the live feed they are watching a live game and analyze the weakness and tell the coach.
Na how ntimi yan zan.
Dey just say betimi ayo because
does it me. Yes, you only connect
and even what they
a TV show, a TV station showing it. Just connect your data and then also already you'll be able to be. Because most of the matches are shown. So you can still watch it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. But Zito has no Babontin ever can as a Bafo Nati. So we have video analyst.
Also, we don't have Babontin. Say information will be related to probably management.
And if you go to Kwame, so more GD was it to Tina Senor and your man and
was that an interview or voice? No,
then that is wrong. I said,
how or can
I'm the tone said to T. And young communion, I will Museum where the Bab on TBD. What the 2025 years ago, any video analyst. It doesn't even sound well for a big club like Kotoko. Me tell you only how I like Zito and name relationship. And now me tell an interview, but me feel say sometimes we bufu a to ya no nya abotre on say coaching a big club no supporters
about 10 seconds until so how you said it here.
Every department piano is very important. I've divided my training section into departments in order to get them full. Me no player so I'm very observant. And so far so good. With the problem with my technical team, but we have to beef some more because me I couldn't get time to see or do that. But those I'm working with, I seriously working with. Locally for me, like the Piso Blaster. We know Juma under 17. We know ourselves for it. So, and then the welfare officer also, my coaching that, Kanda or Makola, and then Prince. So, boy now, he was to test. So, good best trainer also. Me, but me know Juma under 17. So far, so the video analysis, and no partner to see, and we are talking about that.
So, enra metie ni interview no and so too I was trying as much as possible say me nyane but na line nko one thing is so too untimi nkokochi Real Madrid nka say Real Madrid for supporters so mo bo for say how kra me ba na Leverkusen for peme no enra metie no also oba kotokora na start Maliempe no it's like as a kotoko ye kotoko fever no. Sometimes ubufu a menim say top 4 need a lot of pressure ba so because of the na supporters say ye nyoma bi na ekokoko so eno muko wini against Gold Stars ene de sa nyoma ne ba bonten onya abotre kakra because
video analysis so ana was it hopana ni
we requesting on one farmer we requesting on one farmer so on the communication no ya na do time bia especially speaking to the public there are certain areas that you don't touch it is anyo man nyina no me feel say so mo hwe has assembly there says say ne kan yeden and it looks like so has no more between at the right time and they say na trust stage na yenko for
staggered payment
because omufu say has and respect omo nti enye koye Abdul Salam de bi but because of the name has nti no I think $150,000 nyesika kese ma has nti omo finding means on between because on the legal so to ekonanim no ye kokko was the legal charges na they no dey assembly kokko no edu time a rule case na e be bunu so akaka na wode no ho na fo be wan Holland court so dey bia no mo kotwa 20,000 euro yes all the baba kan ho and no be a problem
that's it dey see ensure 430 on the highway good morning
Oyerepa FM unye yade kaseba we amuni we asenye nebramo muntio wano open servio munya sona muntie